Greetings, welcome to my channel. Okay, so today is like getting ready. I felt an energy of like strong, like a bittersweet melancholy. And I heard like acceptance. It's if you're accepting change, endings. Judgment. This actually, no, it was justice that came out on the bottom when I first pulled out the deck. And what I saw was what looked like the Eight of Wands from this card. Like, you know, the sense of getting energy going. Like, yeah, you're finally resolving to move forward. You're accepting the endings of things and you're letting yourself grieve over them, but understanding the need to move on and move forward. Yeah, there it is again. Justice. Five of Wands. Star. King of Cups. Okay, what do we got here? Yes, this is a Five of Cups. That's the energy of mourning. And you feel like that's kind of like your just judgment. Like you perceive being judged by others and you've come to kind of judge yourself. And it kind of puts you in your feelings over a certain connection on your mind. Yeah, judgment over trying to manifest a new beginning, possibly with this connection. And you're working on trying to reach your happy ending. Yeah, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups with your Queen of Cups and a new emotional start. But you were being blocked and this connection reached an ending. So yeah, you are at the start of a whole new cycle. But yeah, it's like you've had to face your feelings for this particular connection, which was heavy on your mind. But yeah, this lines up with the Death card, endings, heartbreak. Yeah, stressed out and mourning, grieving over a loss of energy and needing to cross over a rushing river of turbulent emotions. Overall, let's see what I got here. Yeah, justice has been called. I think this is like the universe imposing justice on a drama situation in which you were trying to be the king manifester. With it's like you were trying to have it all, impose strength, but ultimately that Four of Pentacles is about trying to find balance. Like it kind of, I feel like karmic judgment, the universe's judgment, has put you off balance. And I just think of like I look at this and I think of a rocking boat, and the boater is trying to steady himself. Yes, balance, find balance. And this Queen of Wands is like moving on with herding her own, like leading her own herd, right? Listening to her guides. And cows make me think they're a very sacred creature in many religions, many ancient religions. And so this Queen of Wands is just like in her own power and balanced out too, while you have, I say, lost the romantic chess game you might have been trying to play. And you're dreaming about growing your wands with this Empress energy. Okay. Page. yeah, you're kind of daydreaming about the past with this feminine energy. I feel like, yeah, you want to call out, trumpet your feelings to this person in their star energy, like who's, at one with their intuition and sense of emotional, in their emotional world. Okay. I believe it's New Year's when this airs. Oh, Happy New Year to anyone who's watching this in real time. I'll go with this Kipper deck. It's been a little while. What else? Occupation. Toil and labor. Oh yeah, okay. That lines up with the Eight of Wands in my head, in my mind's eye. You might be focused on getting a new energetic start, maybe even a new monetary start with a career. Try to get momentum going as far as material abundance. Bad health. It could be battling some sort of health issues. Could be just low energy. And yes, this feminine energy is in high honor in your mind. But you're accepting the loss of this connection. Yeah, it's like the anchor has snapped and this person is sailed away. This lines up with the Justice card. And that was like, it was like the karmic balancing out of energies and situations. And the lessons are leading you to a new sense of maturity, understanding, which is good. It's very, very promising energy. Understanding expectations, what this person had hoped for from you. Because I see, I'm thinking of like this woman is staring at this picture. Community. This could line up with that Five of Wands energy, contentious, dramatic situation, courtship. Okay, this Five of Wands community, a community of people could have interfered with a possible romantic connection, but it could also be friendship or family, just a strong connection that had to end because of maturing and learning perhaps you still needed to do, and your judgment could have also been clouded by a community that you were surrounded with. All right, 777, sudden wealth, taking the lessons over this connection and going your own way can lead you to a new sense of abundance, a new path to abundance and better luck in life. Anything else? New path to abundance. What was I just saying? New path to wealth. Okay. I think I will get out my Wild Mystic Oracle deck. That's the first deck I ever bought myself before I even knew much of anything about tarot. I was just starting to explore things like oracle decks and spirituality and everything. Good choice for the new year. Anything to add? Care. Let's do that. Joy. As I always say, maybe, focus on finding joy and taking care of other trustworthy, important connections in your life. Ooh, freedom. And finding the freedom, taking that path, focusing let's say being alone for a while, in order to find sense of balance. And narwhals are associated with, they're like unicorns in a sense. I think the horn on their head gives them like a sense of mystical doing the work, of learning to be alone by yourself in stillness, not saying no to yourself on like anything that pacifies your need for instant gratification, to distract yourself from like any strong feelings you're dealing with, the mourning, the grief, frustrations, resentment, and taking some time alone to do the work on noticing those things in yourself and what may be triggering certain feelings, certain reactions, certain behaviors, and maybe noticing anything you need to process, let go, baggage. And that's all self-care, and allows you letting go of like any of that baggage that weighs you down and influences you to make, say, self-sabotaging decisions or sabotage connections that you don't want to sabotage. As I always say, a qualified therapist can help you walk through that. That can lead you on the path to joy in life, including happy, healthy, romantic connections, as well as familial friendship and connection to yourself. But it seems like you are indeed drifting in that direction, and it can be a slow process. But just don't stay stuck. Like if you're feeling sorrowful, don't wallow there too long. Let yourself feel your feelings, accept that you're feeling these feelings. Don't let your ego trick you into staying stuck. Oh, this came out in reverse. Yeah, understanding manipulations, mind games, when they're being imposed upon you. Playing, games. I think that's the context of this. Is usually like letting go, like indulging in your inner child, which is good to do too during the healing journey. Take a break. Go. You want to do something to distract yourself, just do something like kind of light, wholesome, innocent, that nurtures your soul, like say climbing around on a playground, or something like that. Just letting loose, doing dancing in your living room. But also, learning to understand mind games that are tricking you into karmic connections that are not healthy for you or your growth and maturity. Once you understand that, you can move forward with confidence. And confidence is the key to freedom, joy, self-mastery. Wisdom, yes. Doing the work to find wisdom. That's the mature man. And that's digging deep, looking within on what you need to work on in order to create your own destiny. Okay. I think, to close out, I will get some Moonology, possibly even add a couple of angel cards. Let me make sure this is upright when I put it back in. Well, as I say, the journey of self-discovery and self-mastery is a slow haul. So you got to be patient with yourself. And it's important to take some time out, take some time to learn to be alone with yourself, your thoughts, your feelings, accept yourself, have faith in your dream, and do the work of learning to believe in yourself, right? Take time to breathe out. Yeah, it's a slow journey. Take breaks. Get out to nature. A nice long walk on a nature trail is always great for clearing your mind. Commitment is being tested. But don't stop. Don't stagnate. Don't let your ego or anyone else trick you into getting stuck in the past or old ways or old mentalities. Grab again. Take care of yourself and resolve to keep moving forward, keep growing, keep growing, keep moving down that path towards the mature man who has confidence in his own wisdom. Don't let your past hold you back. What was I just saying? South Node, that's the past that you need to learn and grow from, mature out of, and a new start will come. Alright, maybe I'll add in 1 or 2 angel numbers. Celebration in honor of a new start. Yeah, new start lines right up with New Year's, right? Take care of your health. Oh yeah, poor health came out earlier. So if you have physical health problems, see a doctor if you feel the need, but also maybe focus on fostering healthier habits in yourself, like a healthier diet, healthier exercise habits, and if you've been doing too much, maybe tone it down to just some easy walks, take a break, breathe out to help yourself breathe out for a little while and take a break. Or if you haven't done much of anything, you're out of shape, start taking walks. And you can start small and hydrating, all that good stuff. And that also includes building a supportive community of honest, nurturing friendships of equal give and take. Take care of your health. 347. There is an urging from your angels to take seriously a health matter that you have let fall by the wayside. How you treat your body is important. It shows self-love and self-care. And that's a recurring theme. I see the crab coming out, safety, care, and then of course the illness one came out too. So that could be the focus for your new year. It's focused on your physical and mental and emotional health this year. Okay. Reflect now on what you've been avoiding. Make a doctor's appointment and address the concern you've been putting off. Yep. Yeah. If there's anything that needs to be looked at, go ahead and make that appointment. If you need a specialist or anything like that. Sometimes I do that too. I'll put things off. I think I can just fix it myself, and then it'll just start getting worse. And I'm like, all right, I need to go get this looked at. Honor your goals. 994. Examine your current opportunities. And that can reflect on the career stuff, like building your energy, towards a new sense of abundance, financially and energetically. It's time to redirect, to make decisions that honor your goals rather than your short-term gratification. What was I just talking about? Can't make this up. The current opportunities presented to you need careful examination. Consider at this moment how your current daily activities feed into your long-term visions. Ask yourself now if they will help you or hold you back from your ultimate dreams and goals. Yeah, and that includes if you say have a habit of going out and partying all the time and you need to dial it back, and you do. I've heard one of the healthiest things you can do for your mental and physical health is to practice saying no to yourself. And it can be an act of self-discipline, and it can feel like deprivation at first because it's kind of a withdrawal, because all sorts of things count as addictions, from hardcore drugs to shopping. And doing any of those things way too much is bad for your mental health and, of course, your pocketbook and your physical health. So analyze what you say maybe you indulge too much of that is probably unhealthy for you physically and mentally and emotionally. And, of course, if you need therapy, a group support, some kind of support to help you through that, there are resources you can look into, including doctors. Okay, if you've made it this far into the reading, please click like, drop a heart in the comments, subscribe to the channel. I hope that this has helped somebody out there today. I will see you next time.